Hi, in this video I would like to show you the very simple use of the Botanical Biodynamiser of Gaujacq. To understand the science behind it, do look up the videos or scientific articles done by Professor Marc-Henri, who we have been working with for over a year now. It is absolutely fascinating to understand that the information in water can have more effect than a molecule. So how does this device work? Here I have rainwater. We can use any natural waters, of course. See here, I filtered water we gather in a natural pond, but we can use any natural water source, irrigation basin, and so on. In short, any water except service water. And if you don't have the choice, then start using osmosis water from Nataris, for example. Once we have our jar of water, here you can see the water is a little bit colored as it's rainwater. In this jar, I will put different rods. These rods are made of different elements. Here we have carbon, for example. We always want to have carbon in the mix because carbon is a natural energizer for any living organisms, including plants. So I place my carbon rod here to soak in the water. We have a second sensor here where we're going to add a copper rod. When we take care of plants, copper is the element that helps solve problems with cryptogams, which represent 80% of the issues we face in horticulture, big or small. And as this video is filmed in May, I will add an iron rod. Iron is of course an element that helps the plants have an excellent photosynthesis. So April, May and June is a very good time to add that in. Make sure that the rods do not touch each other. In the device we have an LED. This LED is what transfers the information into the water, which in the standard package is harmonic and symphonic music. We have learned recently that sounds will universally help produce a harmonic protein chain, which gives the plant an incredible amplitude. This is achieved by the plant absorbing the informed water. Once this is done, we are going to plug in the device. Personally, I use this process every night, and the next morning I will go and unplug the device, take out the rods from the jar, and I can use this water directly in a sprayer here. I poured in all of my water. I could have used only a third or a half. Here I've put everything. We can pour it in a 15-liter sprayer like I have here, but I can pour it in a 300-liter sprayer or 4,000 liters, in an irrigation reservoir of 2,000 meters square or more. It isn't relevant. We are talking here about information which multiplies, not about a molecule that divides itself. It's very important to understand that. Next, we have another way to use the biodynamizer, which is more advanced. I will turn around the device so you can see what happens at the back. We can choose any trace elements from these rods that are pure at 98 to 99%, which is quite rare. We can therefore add selenium, molybdenum, or any other trace elements into the water to address the different problems faced in farms. This is why the advanced use of the Botanical Biodynamiser of Gaujacq will be an option as a monthly subscription to have a close follow-up on your farming. We can have 3 rods at a time, but the most important feature is what we can add with the laptop, like I have here. Different files that we have prepared. We have 2 types of important files. The first one will be of our own research in phytoneurology, and it is the very reason why the device is called Botanical Biodynamiser of Gaujacq. since we have been able to add the specific function of the music from different plants that has given very good results on problematic farming. Certain cultures, like Glaciostreamias for example, that you can see in the next video. These fungi have been completely circumscribed with a fern music, and that is from our work. So we have here MP3 files that contain musical information that we will transfer to the water through a mini jack input and will be diffused by the light under my jar here. There. This is the first way to use it with what we call natural proteodes. But we also have another way to use this with what we call synthetic proteodes. In which case, we are working with a company called Genodix. These synthetic proteodes come from a mathematical system that will define and create the right proteode needed to inhibit the virus, fungus, or insects. And we will put that in the water the same way. So as you can see, it is extremely simple to use. All the videos that you will see on this website are from farmers who had issues with their plants, working either in organic or conventional. And thanks to this device, they have managed to completely circumscribe their issues and to use this follow-up 100% on their farms, no matter what surface they have. Today we follow up several hundreds hectares of farming with this process that we call the Botanical Biodynamiser of Gaujacq. We are here to bring you the solutions you wish to have. Bye bye!